Hey, what up guys? This is Monkey Figure Reviews, and before I begin, I would just like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I hope you are enjoying the time off with your loved ones. And on Christmas Eve, I'm gonna bring another Rico Robin review. It is her in the Portrait of Pirates Strong Edition series by MEGAHOUSE. Let's take a look at the box. We have a silver toy sticker over here. The design for Strong World Edition P.O.Ps back then are more or less the same, just that the colors are different. This, you can see 2010, so this figure was released about 8 years ago. It's been a while. This is a side view, an image of Robin. This is the other side. You can see certain changes, and this is the back view with more images and more variations of Robin, as we can see. Top view, this is just like this. Nothing much to talk about. Okay, so I brought out the figure, and I'd just like to mention that, I've been wanting to get this figure for a really long time since its release, and only managed to do so around 1.5 years ago. And in my opinion, even though it's been such a long time, this Robin figure is probably still one of the best out there available in the market to this date. There are a few reasons why I think this is so amazing, but I'll want to go into depth later on in the video. So what I want to do now is just to talk about some of the additional accessories other than what we see here, and talk into certain parts of the figure first. Now, okay, so actually and when we look at the figure itself, this coat can actually be removed. So you can actually just have her wearing whatever she's wearing inside. And what happens is that the arms, as you can see over here, can be interchangeable, can be removed and changed with different arms on the inside. And yeah, she just looks different. So I'm not gonna do it now because it's gonna take up some time, but I can just kind of reinforce the image later with the pictures on the box. Alternatively, she has a different left hand to replace, I think this is the right hand. A different right hand to replace the one over here if you wish for her to not hold that big ass rifle or gun. Also, she comes with an additional headpiece. This is how her hairstyle usually looks like instead of this tied up ponytail. And if you wish to have her with this head instead and with the coat on, there's like this 2 additional pieces of collar to basically fit around here, to fit on top of the coat. This is the number of different accessories that you can play with, which I don't think it's a lot, and in my opinion, it is best left at how I display this Robin. I think she looks amazing with the coat. I don't think you should take out the coat unless you really prefer some sort of simplicity in the figure. So when we look at the head itself, I just want to mention that the glasses actually comes off as a separate piece. You can actually remove it, and if you choose to not put it, that is definitely an option. But I thought, because I have different Robin P.O.Ps, and it'll be really cool to have one of Robin putting on her glasses. She looks different, and that is not a bad thing. Also, I really love her tied up hairstyle over here. I think it's a different kind of way we see Robin usually, which is amazing. This is definitely the way I would display her. And if you look at her body, the quality of this figure is amazing for a figure that was released quite some time ago. Everything is just smooth, nice, high quality PVC, if you can feel it like I'm doing now. The paints, there's like a golden, not golden, I don't know what you call it, like a silver, lighter gold color cross painted on her sleeves on both sides. Similar color paint is used on the top, the middle part of the top that she's wearing, as well as the buttons. And of course, her coat has this, I think it's supposed to be like fur, especially at the bottom. This is what you can see over here. Okay, and not a lot of shading I would say a little bit. You can actually tell a little bit because it's just kind of give it shadowing and kind of a little bit of color contrast, but it's not too obvious because she's just wearing a black outfit. Another thing is just this extra piece of gun, which actually has no link at all, but most of the stronger characters I think have guns and rifles, most of the stronger P.O.Ps as part of their kit. So nothing new, but of course just gotta commend them on the details they gave the weapon. The wood actually feels good. It feels kind of real. And maybe let me just remove this. Oops, I realized that it stands well on its own, so that's an option, as you can see. No base, nothing supporting it, but we're gonna take a look at this little base over here first. It says One Piece Film Strong World Nico Robin, purple in color with a couple of pegs on it to put Robin's fit on. This is the back, nothing much to see, and yeah, you could actually see, you know, what she's wearing below. If you're interested in that, you can actually look below, and she's wearing this like long stockings as well as heels that in my opinion looks amazing on her. And just to basically show you what I meant just now, this is how she looks like with a different head, and basically because her hair on the back is actually falling, it's basically blocking the collar. You just need two separate pieces to fit in over there, not a big deal. And of course, if you wish to take her coat out, this is how she gonna looks like. I think it is clearer here in the side picture. So when you compare, I think side by side, it's definitely give off different kind of vibes. I would say if you want to put a coat on, like how I'm doing now, she looks better with the ponytail. And if you want her to just look like simple without the extra stuff, maybe she'll look better with her normal hairstyle. I think she looks great here. You know, this is definitely a different kind of option that you want to display her with. To me, it's just that because, you know, I think that we have that P.O.P Neo that just kind of have her in this hairstyle. I decided to change it up a little bit. Yeah, and this is just another view of how she looks like, you know, without the coat. Now we're gonna take a look at the height of this figure from the base upwards. It's around 23.5 cm, hitting 9.25 inches. I'm not gonna bring out other Robin figures for you guys in this video, but if you're interested in how this figure compares in terms of scale, in terms of size to other Robin figures, do check out some of my other Robin videos. Usually I brought them almost my whole Robin arsenal out for you guys to take a look, so you can find plenty of information in my other Robin videos. I just want to mention a quick 3 points on why this is probably still one of the best P.O.P or rather Robin figures out there. Number one, I think that the workmanship on this figure is pretty awesome, even it was produced in 2010. Like, if I look at this figure, I want to feel the PVC, the material, the quality, it still feels amazing, and it seems like it looks amazing as well, and it seems like it's believable that it was produced in the year 2018. That was just how good this figure was. And secondly, I think the costume does make a big difference, because we do get a couple of different costumes in the stronger P.O.P series as well, but none of them really, I'll take that back. I wouldn't say none of them, but not all of them hit the mark. Just off the top of my head, when I look at the stronger P.O.Ps, those that were good, Nami, Robin, of course, Usopp, Zoro with that Zoro P.O.P that is not wearing the suit. I can't remember what they call the version, but he's not wearing the suit, and maybe just Frankie. So about 50-50 when you consider the number of figures they come up with. Okay, if you include Shiki, then Shiki is also pretty good, but he is in his canon outfit. there's a lot of hit and miss, like Sanji and Luffy. I think looks awful. They look absolutely awful with their costumes, their suits. Especially Sanji, he looks like he has a stomach. I think that was poorly designed. And what they did for this Robin was, I felt, amazing in terms of the pose, the costume, the outfit that they gave her. It looks really unique. And of course, a different hairstyle really adds a plus point, because that's something that we don't usually get. And thirdly, this is a bias point, I just love Robin, and Robin just looks good somewhat, even though, you know, we get so many figures of her, it just never gets old. So that's all I have, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications button if you have not done so. If you have any questions, do comment below or follow me on my Instagram and hit me up over there. Thank you, guys, and once again, happy holidays. We'll see you soon before the end of 2018. Goodbye.